Pokrovsk is reaching a boiling point as Russian forces tighten a near unbreakable grip around the collapsing Ukrainian pocket. What remains of Kiev's defenses is shrinking by the hour under Moscow's overwhelming advance. As reported by the Sunday Times and later echoed by the Kiev Independent, analysts warn that the city is now entering its decisive final phase of Russian control.
Pokrovsk is now effectively given to the Russians, as the city is surrounded on three sides, and Russian troops are increasingly penetrating closer to the center.
Ukrainian brigades, exhausted, undersupplied, and increasingly isolated, are fighting from a shrinking pocket as Russia pours manpower and armor into the final assault. Analysts say Moscow's offensive does not pause after Pokrovsk. It accelerates, pushing toward Dobropilya and deeper into Ukrainian-held Donetsk, exploiting the chaos in Kiev's lines.
A lot will depend on what is the state of Ukrainian forces after Pokrovsk and Mirnohrad.
Kiev's defenders are buckling under the strain. Many frontline units have been redeployed again and again, with no real recovery time, leaving Ukraine with dangerously depleted infantry and collapsing morale, while Russia capitalizes on fog, terrain, and sheer numbers to keep the pressure unrelenting. Inside the battered city, Ukrainian commanders admit that Russian sabotage teams are slipping through broken defenses. Over 300 Russian troops are already operating within Pokrovsk's streets, probing for weak points and preparing for a coordinated strike from inside and out. A tactic Ukraine has repeatedly failed to counter.
Russian troops are trying to find a weaker defense spot so that they can send a significant amount of forces and resources, which are people and equipment, there.
And the political fallout is hitting Kiev even harder. The Sunday Times' Mark Galeotti warns that the loss of Pokrovsk is a devastating blow for Zelensky, far worse than for Putin, especially as Donald Trump's Washington becomes the new arena of pressure. With Russia showcasing battlefield momentum, Kiev fears Trump may push for a settlement on Moscow's terms. As the Sunday Times underscores, Putin committed 150,000 troops, not only for military gain, but to win a battle of characters with Trump, while Zelensky watches his approval rating collapse below 20% after a corruption scandal and another military defeat. With Pokrovsk slipping away, the war is tilting toward Russia, and Kiev's political ground is shaking.